So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's had it taken off him. And here's Bellingham. Hakimi plays... Up he goes! No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Vietnam are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hakimi. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Thuram. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
DiMarco. That's a good run down the left. And it's Bellingham.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
So what can they make of this? And here's Thuram. Now it's Partey. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. Tchouaméni, oh, good-looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ndika, over to the other side. Barella. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Looking tidy in possession here. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hakimi with the short one. And here's Valverde. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hakimi. Valverde. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. This is the time you need that pace.
Barella thinks about the shot. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Partey. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Bellingham. Osimhen. And here's Thuram. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And it's Valverde. Ndika gets a foot in here. A heavy challenge. Now it's Mbappe. And he's running through. Nicely spread. Hakimi could try cutting inside here. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Ndika. Oh, can he get onto this? He's in space and looking for options. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barella.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Hakimi. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. DiMarco. He's looking wide. Aimed in towards big header! It's hit the upright. He's got a goal! And they're back in front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Osimhen. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the closest, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Barella. Coming on the field, number 21, Lukaku. Number 5, Joshua Kimmich. Number 20, Rafael Leao. Number 3, Rudiger. Number 8, Gravenberch. Substitution in progress.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Searching pass he's played there. That's been slipped through. Ndika. Chouameni. Pedri. And the counter is on.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ruben Dias. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. No, he's not getting past him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside. Looking to play him in. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. Kimmich. Lukaku. Gravenberch. Van de Ven calmly anticipates. And it's Pedri. Hakimi. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Rudiger gets it away. Chouameni. Yildiz. Pedri! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Van de Ven. Chips it through. Pedri. Van de Ven. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk getting this one clear. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That is ended up in no man's land.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Good ball, good take. Lukaku. Here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. And it's played forward. Chouameni. And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter.
Climbs up big!
Vietnam would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Osimhen. And here's Rafael Leao. Van de Ven does well to get it back. Rafael Leao. Oh, nice touch. And he lines up a big header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. No way through, so back it comes. And that's decent chance! And it's Tchouaméni. Very nicely done. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Barella. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's neat. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. Pedri plays it short. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Driving on and making good progress. Rafael Leao, and he's worked it through. They're urging him to shoot. Chance! He's delivered all right! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. DiMarco. Pedri. Vietnam are trailing against the run of play. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Osimhen. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Now it's Pedri. He's found a way through. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen has found the net here, of course. The less said about that pass, the better.
Vietnam certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Hakimi. And a chance! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is he gets big! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now it's Osimhen. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ambitious ball here. That is a great pick out. He's got full. Defending of the desperate variety. Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
There is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Looking for a runner, brilliantly cut out. And now the breakaway. And they're not going to make any further progress now. This looks promising.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Caught offside that time. And he cuts out the supply. Chooses to go cross-field. Pedri. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Osimhen. Lewandowski looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Good ball, good take. Now it's Barella. Rafael Leao.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Lewandowski. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bellingham has got himself a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 32. DeMarco.
Oh, that's
Number
fabulous.
23.
Oh, that's nice.
Number
Hakimi.
9.
Nice
Osterman.
control.
Number
And he
99.
whipped. Header!
Charles.
Oh,
Coming on the
nearly,
field.
but nearly is
Number
nothing.
22. Yudes. Number
Cucurella.
11. Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam do have
Number
options
10.
available on the bench
Gallagher.
if they want to go that
Number
way.
6.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a
Number
tight game like this,
21.
Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Substitution in progress.
Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eder Militao, Tchouaméni. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking for options for movement. Deep cross. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Gravenberch. Coming on the field is number 5. Joshua Kimmich. Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Garnacho. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. That is Gallagher. Looking to play him in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Courtois did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Garnacho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fires it in low. And that was very necessary. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, no joy this time. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yildiz with the foul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, that's clever.
2 added minutes
Seen
has
that
been
early.
indicated.
Used a certain sixth sense. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Ndika. Garnacho receives it in a good position here. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Great vision. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 38, Hakimi. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Partey. Substitution.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Ndicka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Partey. Garnacho. Gallagher. Oh, this is a terrific run. Gallagher. Yildiz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Yildiz. Oh, sweet feet. Ball driven towards the... Oh, smashing header! Garnacho gets rid without sophistication. And he can clear it away. Bellingham. Gallagher! And that's a real chance missed.
Gallagher fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Kimmich tries to play it through. Cucurella kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cucurella going full tilt down the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Strong running down that left flank. And he's worked it through. Vinicius Junior. Gallagher clears it away. Lukaku. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van der Beek. Extra time reaches half-time.
And a quick reminder today
well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Parking facilities in the area.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Ndicka. That is Gallagher. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lukaku looks to get on the end of this.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's good vision. Takes a shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Partey looking to penetrate opposition lines. Garnacho. Garnacho goes on a run down the left wing. It's Gallagher. He's chosen to go back. Haaland. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? That's a decent clearance. That is Gallagher. Gravenberch. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result.